Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back. I hope that you have all had a remarkable Thanksgiving for all Canadians and North Americans that actually celebrated that this weekend. This is Mary Fidelio coming to you live from her backyard, and I just wanted to be with you. As you know, this is a new segment for the YouTubing piece, and I've labeled it Life as I Know It. And I wanted to share how my weekend has unfolded, things that have been showing up for me recently, how lately the more I end up being around the potential individuals that are still stuck in complaining, lack of, lament, maybe even having some past residual depressions that surface or resurface. It was so cool for me to experience that I'm spending more time in the giggling about how ridiculous it is to ponder on a lot of that. And I'm not name calling here because, trust me, been there, done that. It won't stop. It will continue to show up. But I'm in that place where I giggle and I shake my head about all of the things that I have given permission to affect me, and to affect me in a way that it was definitely not making a point of contributing to who I am and how I can continue to contribute to this lifespan. So there were discussions with respect to catching myself being in the space of making something mean something, rather than just being in that factual state of being. And the example here, again, personal share, and so what? If I don't let you in, then you're not going to get it for yourself, really. But as most of you know, recently my son moved out, and Friday he came to retrieve some mail. I want to just share a little bit of certain verbal promissory notes that were delivered on his end. And before he left, I remember him saying, "Don't worry, Mom, it's not like I'm leaving forever. I'll always remember where I came from, where my roots are, and my intent is to be actively in contact with you." My dear viewers, is there truth to that? No, not really. Friday, my experience was that I was just getting out of the shower and I heard him announce that he was here. I was expecting him, and he was like a Tasmanian devil, in and out of the household, never stopped for a moment to make it known that, hey, it's Thanksgiving. It's a first for us to not be sharing it together, which, again, I was not in awareness of because it was not communicated to me by my son. And many mothers will be able to connect to this, especially those that are of higher traditional values, that were raised with the whole expectation of something from our children. And I've learned that throughout my journey not to expect anything. So my whole defusing, I share because obviously there's something there that did surface for me from a human state of emotional being. And I got over it real quick. I really did, because the fact was that he was only there to pick up his mail. And the fact that he came in and out really quick I have a choice. I have a choice to either make it mean something for myself, or I have a choice to just let it go. It is what it is. He's exactly where he needs to be. I'm actually becoming more freed with respect to my emotional status as well. Like, it's a really, really great feeling to be organic in every essence of its word. And I couldn't possibly put myself in front of you and share if I didn't really feel that I had some kind of personal growth from that. And it doesn't come easy. It doesn't come easy to process certain emotional ties, and so be it. The other thing I wanted to have a really quick talk about is that language. Our language is really something. You know, earlier on in certain videos, I remember, because of the fact that I had a beautiful soul share it with me, and it did such great wonders with respect to replacing the word but with and how powerful that can be. The other one that surfaced for me recently is that when I'm speaking, am I speaking to or with? So if it's a matter of, again, my children, or even my customers, or people that I have great, beautiful connections with, am I speaking in the I from a personal share? Am I speaking as a personal share, or am I speaking to you? And for me, when I feel that someone is speaking to me, I notice that my guard comes up. So I'm aware of that for myself. So whatever it is that I feel, I have this understanding that if I must feel it, it could very easily be out there. And I don't have any problem being vulnerable, sharing that with you. And when I'm speaking with, I actually am able to enjoy a much deeper conversation, because there's been this natural flow of being able to share with one another. And if you have not quite gotten a sense of how to be able to identify something like this, practice it. Practice it in your social gatherings, that if you go somewhere and you're getting to meet a few people that are new on your radar, and you have the attention of maybe a half a dozen people in a beautiful circle, and you're sharing life adventures, you're sharing personal opinions, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's all well and good. And pay attention. Pay attention that if the group of 6 all of a sudden becomes one, where you've witnessed little by little a dissolving of individuals that gracefully bowed out of the intimate circle of 6, or whatever it was, and went into associate or socialize with another group of individuals. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just heightening your awareness that there could have been a practice of speaking to people. And let's face it, nobody likes being told what to do, right? Speaking with, I found within my journey, has been much more successful. I know of many of the members that I have contributed to that during certain clearing and conversations, they've been like, Mary, you tell me. You tell me, what do I do from here? How do I approach this? Where am I going? And I'm not here to tell you what your journey is going to unfold into. So I'm speaking with them, and I'm asking them to look within themselves to see what's there for them. I'm asking them to step out of their human body shell and look themselves in the mirror and ask themselves that very question. I am simply here as another one of many life's resources to hold the space, to have a dance in conversations of what the potential possibilities could be. I do act from a very empowering and inspiring and motivational state of being, because I only live from a place and practice from a place of love. Just pure, beautiful, heart and soul felt love. And my intent for this universe is that whatever it is that I'm in chase of for myself, I can only imagine that you want a piece of that pie for yourself too. So I'm not speaking to you or even for you, but I understand and I am compassionate from the position of which you stand. So I'm here. I'm here for you to reach out. I'm here for you to love. I'm here for you to receive love. And I'm encouraging you to take a stand, use your voice, talk to yourself, and talk to yourself in a very productive way. Ask yourself those heart-wrenching questions. It begins there. I absolutely am very grateful that you've taken the time to have a listen. I really hope that this we share has actually contributed to potential things that you might be working through yourself. I really only came on because I needed to really loosen up my body because I'm having a bit of a rough day today, and it makes me feel good to connect with the outdoors and to speak and share in our humanity, in the hopes of contributing to a greater good and maybe taking you a little bit further along in your journey. I look forward to hearing any kind of feedback that you might have. If you've enjoyed this video, I encourage you to like, share, subscribe, particularly share, and be interactive. Tell me what's there for you. Let me know what you want to hear about. Ask me some questions. Let's have a conversation. There's so much that's in the works, nanosecond by nanosecond. So be not afraid, because we're all in this together, whether we see it or not. That's really the way the ball rolls. So until the next time, my dear loving friends, I wish you an abundance of health, love, peace, harmony, and prosperity in all that you encounter in your day-to-day life. Ciao for now.